welcome back to Unscripted. Today we're doing something a little bit special. This is the first video of 2021 that I'm recording, and it will be posted today on New Year's. Today we're doing a 50 subscriber thank you, and I'm really excited that I'm finally getting to do this video. I'm really excited that it actually happened really fast. And so, yeah, first off, Happy New Year, I guess. I don't know what else to say other than I'm glad 2020 is over. So I know so many people are excited about leaving 2020 in the dust, but for some people, 2020 brought good things as well as the bad. And so I, for one, have so many things to be thankful for. My wife and I found out we were having a son, and that's amazing. It's incredible. We're super excited. I also started new chapters in my life, and one of those things is being this YouTube stuff, and I never thought that it would take off as well as it did. It's funny, I started it out as just a fun hobby and something to get more comfortable in front of the camera and learn some new tricks, some editing, things like that, stuff that I just didn't know how to do that I kind of always wanted to know how to do. And I'm really excited that it's brought me this far, you know. It is crazy that it brought me to my first thank you video for 50 subscribers. I can't believe I'm already up to 50, you know, and it hasn't been that long. And so we hit my first subscriber goal, which was 50, on Christmas, and the day when we woke up was like, holy, I actually did it, you know. And I was trying to get it by the end of the year. And so when I started this channel, I started posting one video a week, and the first video I posted was the last Sunday in October. And that it was just a game video, just some game I found online, and I posted that video, and I think I don't even know if I got a subscriber off that video. It got like 3 views right off the bat, you know. And at the time I was working, well, I am still, but I was working for Amazon, and so I could only post one video a week with a full-time Amazon schedule, and they work 10-hour days, and so I was at work all the time. We live about 2 hours away from the building, and so I was out of the house for 14 plus hours a day, and I could only, you know, by the time I got home and got some dinner and then had to go to bed and restart the next morning, I didn't have very much time to film and edit and all these things, you know. For the first month or so, so I started the last Sunday in October. By the first week in December, I had 5 subscribers. And honest though, like, that was even crazy. That in a month I had 5 people that liked my channel enough to actually support me, you know. And I thought that was incredible. And I thought, shoot, if I hit 15 by the end of the year, this is going to be amazing, you know. And so I was like, well, I should try to up my channel, you know, my video posts in an attempt that would help. Well, right at the same time, we were exposed to somebody with COVID, my wife and I, and so we had to go on a 14-day leave of absence, a quarantine, due to that. And so we got COVID tested and things like that. Well, I took that opportunity to kind of really focus 8-hour days, real work days into this YouTube career, and it worked, you know. It did really well. I mean, yeah, fancy that, you know, you put some time into it, it actually pays off. But I started posting videos every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I was posting 4 videos a week, and I started posting these 4 videos a week, and it seemed like, I mean, overnight I went from 5 subscribers to 10 to 20, and it just in one month, you know, from the first Sunday in December to now, you know, we're looking at New Year's today. I've got 55 subs. So in 30 days, I got over 50 subs, and it's incredible how you just immediately jumped that far, you know. And in the last 30 days, I've gotten over 900 views on my total channel, which is, it's incredible that there are, you know, people, 900 views worth of people have seen my entertainment and things like that. And it's an honor. It really is an honor to have, you know, over 40 hours. I think I could actually look over 40 hours of my channel. Actually, I'll just look real quick and tell you the exact number. 43. Right now I'm up to 43 public watched hours on my channel, and it's awesome. It's amazing that so many people, that I've entertained people for 43 hours, you know. I mean, amongst the millions of hours of entertainment out there, I've contributed 43 hours of that to, you know, to you people, to everybody who watches my channel, and it's amazing. I'm really blessed that that has happened. I'm very excited. And so, yeah, I mean, with all that being said, that leads me kind of to the point of the video. I have to thank everybody I have to thank each and every one of you subscribers for all the support. I cannot thank you enough for the time that each of you have spent enjoying my content and helping me grow this channel. It's genuinely amazing that it's happened. And thank you. Thank you very, very much. I don't know what else to say about it. That was really all the point of the video was, but I had to try to think of something else because this is kind of special, you know? And so for the rest of the video, I have been asked by a couple people in the past, but I never really had enough people following. I had tried to combine a couple of these Q&A things, but instead I just saved them all for right now. And so I put out some requests for Q&A questions, and I got back 6 of them. So I have 6 people have asked me questions, and that's awesome. And so I'm going to answer these 6 questions, and we'll see how it goes. So I was surprised to get any, but we got 6 questions. So here goes. I'll only read their first names just in case they don't want to become famous to all 50 of my subscribers. The first question comes from Jenna. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do, Jenna. I do have pets. I have 3 dogs and a cat. My littlest dog, he's probably around here somewhere. Ranger. Ranger, come. You want to come up here? Oh, there he is. This is Ranger. There. You see him? This is my little Ranger dog. He is the first dog that my wife and I, Dakota, got together. Everybody thinks he's a little mini German Shepherd just because of his colors. Here, I'll try to hold him up better in the camera. See? Everybody thinks he's a little mini German Shepherd. But he's actually an odd mix. He is Chihuahua, Toy Poodle, and Mini Pinscher, which is very, very strange. But he was the first dog that we got. We got him. We've had him for 3 years now, almost 4. Yeah, and so he is our little Ranger dog. Good boy. Want to get down? Yeah. Okay. Here, I'll go get the other dog. Okay. All right, my next dogs are gonna be a little harder to show. Aurora, come here. Come here. I don't know how they're gonna see you. You want to try to come up here? You want to try to come up here? Come on. I gotta show. Yeah, this is Aurora. Good girl. Good girl. Hey, quit licking me. That's Aurora. All right, get down. That's Aurora. She is purebred Alaskan Malamute, and she is only 3 years old. She just turned 3 years old, and she's purebred Alaskan Malamute. We got her along with her sister at the same time. Siren, come here. Siren, come on. Yeah, this is Siren. Siren, say hi. Oh, say hi. No, good girl. But good girl. I know, you're a good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Okay, get down. She is 50-50 Husky Malamute. They're not from the same litter, obviously. We both got them from the same home at the same time. We did not intend to get 2 Huskies at the same time. We went to pick them up, and we realized that they were both from a pretty bad home, and they were both pretty badly abused and not well taken care of. They were not healthy when we got them, and so we kind of adopted both of them with the intention of we were going to just foster one of them out to a better home because we didn't know if we could support 2 Huskies. We have about an acre property here, and so we figured, well, we have plenty of room for them to run around and do their thing, but we just didn't know if we could properly care for 2 Huskies along with this other dog that we got, which he takes up no space at all, but still. And so, yeah, we got both of them, and they're amazing animals. We love all 3 of them just as much as the other. And so, yeah. And then we actually also have a cat. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate cats. I'm just more of a dog person. But my wife very much loves our cat. And so we have a cat. He's a Manx. His name is Dexter. He's running around here somewhere, but he don't like me very much, so I try not to mess with him. So anyway, yeah, those are my pets. So thank you, Jenna, for asking. And we'll go on to our next one. Next question is from Gary. What is your favorite game to play? Thank you for asking, Gary. My all-time favorite game is Skyrim. I've played that game through at least 20 times. I always tried something different every time I played through it. Just that game's entertaining to play all the time. For me, anyway. Some people may not like it. Recently, I've been really getting into Survive the Nights, however, which is also, by the way, something I need to tell you guys. Next week, starting Monday, I'm going to be releasing a week-long marathon video, kind of to celebrate the New Year's. And it's going to be a Survive the Nights marathon, all the way through the week, Monday through Friday. 5 videos. On Monday, I'm going to start with a tips and tricks for beginners video. I really wanted to do a tips and tricks video, and this is a good opportunity to do that. So we're going to do a tips and tricks on Monday, and then I'm going to do a tips and tricks for a little bit more advanced stuff on Tuesday, and then you'll figure out the rest of the videos as I go. So don't expect a video on Sunday. Instead, get excited for the full week, Monday through Friday, of survival training. It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited to do that. So thank you, Gary, for asking. Third question is from Lisa. What did you do before YouTube? Okay. Well, Lisa, thank you for thinking this is all I do. But actually, I still work at Amazon. However, before that, I was a chef. I went to Oregon Culinary Institute. I have worked at Oregon Golf Club as a chef in their kitchens, as well as their banquet tent. We in their banquet tent we did parties of up to 400. I think was the capacity. We hit 400 several times, and so we would do anything from weddings to bar mitzvahs. I mean, any event you can think of, people would host an event in the banquet tent, and we would cook all of the food in the main golf club kitchen, and then transfer it out to the banquet tent, and we would serve, like I said, up to 40 or up to 400 people. Excuse me. Yeah, we did everything. I mean, I made hors d'oeuvres, I made soup, I made little sandwiches, I mean, straight up, chicken cordon bleu, fancy stuff, risotto. I mean, as fancy as you can think about it. And that was an amazing place after culinary school and during culinary school. Actually, I worked there to learn kind of on the job training. Things that culinary school is amazing. And if anybody out there really truly wants to be a chef, I do recommend culinary school. They give you the immediate hands-on training that you need to. I mean, day one they had me in the kitchen making soup. It was literally my day one. I went into my class in the kitchen, and they had me cutting vegetables and things for soups to just make. And it was very incredible, the hands-on training you get at a place like that, where it is difficult to just get into a kitchen and start learning, which that's the way a lot of people learn, and that's amazing as well. But for me, I really benefited from going to culinary school and then jumping into a kitchen right after. I had worked in kitchens since I was about 13. But it was all, burgers and fries and chicken strips and things like that. Things that you can do, basically as a fry cook and stuff like that. It wasn't anything, anything into the next level stuff where you're making lobster and, just some a little bit more, in-depth advanced stuff. But I had a lot of fun and I really enjoyed that. I also worked at a senior home where we cooked for about 60 to 80 residents, breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. And that was... You'd have to cook basically 2 proteins, 2 vegetables, 2 starches, and then like some alternate options, some vegetarian options. And that was a lot of fun too, because I just kind of got the routine of consistency, and that job was all about consistency. And it was that's a good thing to know as far as your cooking anyway, is you can have that flair of being able to change your dish all the time, but you also need to be able to be consistent in your cooking and things like that. And that was an amazing learning opportunity for a chef, for somebody trying to cook. It was incredible. Cooking really was my passion before this COVID thing happened. I worked at that senior home, and then I actually had my own little cafe style kitchen for a long time. That it was just me, and my grandparents actually owned the building that I was in, and I just had I basically went right back to burgers. I did some pretty cool sandwiches, everything from Philly cheesesteaks, Monte Cristos, Reubens, some a little bit more advanced stuff like that. And then, we did French fries, onion rings, chicken strips, just kind of your normal cafe style stuff, milkshakes, stuff like that. And that was a lot of fun. Cooking, I can't say this enough, cooking truly was my passion for a long time. And I would really like to combine this YouTube path that I'm trying to go on with my cooking stuff. And if I can do that, that would be incredible. So before my next question, I do not do this enough, I have been told. And so I'm in an attempt to kind of do this more often. I would like to ask everybody who is watching, would you please subscribe to the channel? It really helps the channel out. And turn the bell icon on so you can get, notifications to watch all of my future videos when I post them. It really helps the channel grow. As you know, that's what this video is about, is how much the channel has grown because of my subscribers. And I very much appreciate that. And so my next goal is 100 subscribers. And I'm trying to hit that by the end of February. Based on the growth in the last month, that should be no problem. However, like I said, I'm not expecting anything from this to come. It would be really amazing if we could hit that goal by that time. So thank you, and please subscribe to the channel. That's all I have to say, I suppose. We will move on to my next question. Ricky asks my 4th question here. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have 2 younger brothers, Alex and Kevin. I play some games with Kevin on my channel, actually. You guys have probably seen that if you watch the Phasmophobia videos. I think he was even in a Survive the Nights video. Kevin plays a lot of games. He was actually one of the people who got me into PC gaming. Actually, he was pretty much the main person who got me into PC games. Kevin and I played a ton of video games when we were kids. I'm the oldest of the 3, and so I just turned 23 in August. Kevin just turned 19 in August, August 30th. Mine's the 20th, but we're several years apart. And so Kevin and I used to play games all the time. We originally had like an original NES. We played Mario and oh God, what was that other one? Duck Hunt. Mario and Duck Hunt were our favorite games ever. And then my dad ended up buying us a GameCube. And so we had a GameCube, and we played the hell out of GameCube. We played that game system so much over the time we had it. And my dad actually got into it too. And he was the one, he kind of got me into racing games. My dad's always been into racing games and cars. He's a huge car nut, as well as my other brother, Alex. But we got into the Need for Speed games. We got into, shooter games. We got into Turok. I really liked Turok when I was a kid, dinosaurs and stuff like that. What else? What else did we play on there? Incredibles, Hulk. We played a ton of GameCube games and absolutely loved everything about the GameCube. Mario Kart was another huge one that we got into. Smash Bros. And so I actually wanted to play some of those on the channel, do some retro stuff. You can download emulators and play all that stuff. But that'd be really, really neat. So let me know in the comments, actually, if you want to see any of those. That'd be awesome. I would really like to do that either way. And then, like I said, Alex, he is my other younger brother. He's actually the middle between me and Kevin. His birthday is February 29th. He's a leap year baby, 2000s leap year baby. So he's about to turn 21 years old next month. And so he's really excited, obviously, about to turn 21. But he is more of a car nut. He doesn't really play video games. He just got an Xbox like 2 months ago. And the only thing he plays is Forza. He loves that game so much, which Forza is awesome, don't get me wrong. But so anyway, yeah, he doesn't really play video games other than Forza now. He used to play Need for Speed and stuff with us too, but he's never really been into video games. He likes to do the physical. He's always outside doing something, which is awesome too. We all were, but Kevin and I really just kind of gravitated towards video games a little bit more than he did. But anyway, yeah, let's move on to question number 5. Was asked by Marcus. Do you plan to just game on your channel, or what else does the future hold for headquarters? Very good question, Marcus. Thank you very much. I kind of touched on this a minute ago. I started this channel to do whatever I wanted, really, and I don't want to just play games, However, with the shutdown and the fear of COVID that everyone has, which is justified, no, we don't want anybody to get sick ever, which we don't need to talk opinions about COVID, but I can do this gaming stuff without putting anybody at risk, and so I just sit here in front of the computers, play games. It's very easy to do that, and I would be very open to doing and learning anything I would need to keep the people happy and do what my viewers want. And so absolutely, I do not just plan to game. I'm really into guns and shooting and things like that. I'm also really into cars and cooking, like I said. And so I would like to integrate those things into this YouTube channel as well. And my mother-in-law actually just asked my wife the other day if I planned on doing just gaming or anything like that. And no, I would love to do some cooking stuff. And I have a lot of cooking experience where I would really like to teach some people, or at least throw some recipes out there on how to cook, even just basic stuff, things that everybody should learn and know how to do, and I feel like everybody should know how to cook at least 21 different meals, and that's just 7 days a week, 3 meals a day. You should know how to cook 21 different things, 7 breakfasts, 7 lunches, and 7 dinners. And it'd be really cool to do kind of a 21 days of cooking series on this YouTube channel to kind of teach people how to cook. And a lot of people know how to cook, but maybe teach people the basics of new recipes and things. You don't need to be scared when you're cooking. Cooking should be a fun thing. It shouldn't be a tedious or, unwanted thing to be doing, So anyway, I can stop talking about cooking now. We can move on. So, and my last question was actually asked by Aaron, one of my good friends. He asked pretty much plain and simple, what is your New Year's resolution? Very simple question. It had to happen in the video, right? I have several goals for the New Year's. Several are kind of cliche, such as lose 50 pounds or spend more time with family, blah, blah, blah. But I'm about to be a father, and my son is expected on April 30th. So my main resolution is to prepare and become a great father. That anybody who's having a child, those are the things you think about is, are you going to be able to support and provide for your child? Are you going to be able to spend enough time with your child? Things like that. And I know it doesn't happen overnight, I know it's a constant everyday thing to work towards being a good parent, and it probably won't be easy, but I'm really looking forward to giving my child all my attention. And we may not be able to afford the nicest stuff, but we're going to give him every bit of love that we can possibly muster, and we know that will be more important than, if we can afford to buy the nicest stuff or afford to buy gifts all the time and buy, the world revolves around the money. And we know that it's not all about the money when it comes to children, and your love and the time you spend is more important than anything you could purchase for a child. And so we're really excited, to be able to share the things we're gonna be able to share with our child. And so, I mean, I'm really looking forward to giving everything I can possibly give to my son. But I mean, that's kind of a heavy resolution. I guess that's not really a resolution. It's more of just something I'm going to work on for the rest of my life. If I had to give a simple just resolution, something people could say, I am going to do whatever I can do to get this channel monetized by the end of 2021. And so that's kind of my resolution, that something I'm shooting for, that as far as this channel goes is always in the back of my head. Try to get monetized by the end of this year, which means, for those people who don't know what I need to do to get monetized, I need to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, essentially, is what it comes down to. I need to hit 1,000 subscribers in one 12-month period, and I have to have 4,000 watched hours of my content, if that makes sense. So right now I have 43 public watched hours. I need to hit 4,000, which is an unrealistic number when you think of how little I've done so far. 43 and 4,000, I need to do 100 times more than that right now, to be able to hit monetized. But I'm going to be doing everything I can possibly do, just like I have been so far. And I mean, I'm going to update you guys every step along the way. You're going to be here for every milestone. And these first 50 subscribers are very, very important to me, as are all the rest going to be. These first 50 subscribers really sprouted my desire, to grow this and make this happen. I'm not expecting to quit my job. I'm not expecting to be able to even make this a full-time career choice. I'm not expecting this to pay any of my bills even. This is just something I really genuinely enjoy doing now, and I'm going to do no matter what, whether I have supporters or not. This is something I enjoy doing, and it's something I'm going to be able to share with my son when my son comes around. And I think that my gender reveal video is currently my most watched video, and it's incredible that I have that many supporters of our family and the growth of our family and the things like that I'm just so excited to have happen, And so, yeah, with all that being said, I guess I'm trying to hit 100 subs. That's my next goal. And so if we can hit that by February, that would be amazing. If we can't, that's fine. I'm not expecting anything, If we can't, it's not going to hurt me at all. It's no big deal. It's really not. And so I'm really excited for this to be, become what it's about to become. I'm very excited. And so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this thank you video. Thank you for all my subscribers that I have. And for all subscribers in the future who end up seeing this, thank you too for everything you've done. I will be doing another update at 100 subs. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to see that video. If you're seeing this one and you're not subscribed, subscribe. That will help me get to the 100 goal, where I can thank you too personally and do another Q&A. Hopefully that'd be really cool. This was a lot of fun. And so anyway, thanks to everybody, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to check out Monday. Monday I'm doing a full week, so don't forget to check that out. So thank you, and bye for now.